Hey guys, it's me again. So I saw a video a few days ago of two 5-year-olds or something making ramen. And, most of the video was correct, but a lot of the parts, they were just going about it all wrong. So today I'm going to show you how to actually make ramen instead of those two fools, those two idiots. So here you can see I take ramen out of this weird looking container. This is not the container that comes from the ramen tree. This is a container that keeps it fresh because I had already harvested all the ramen from the ramen tree. This was a beef ramen tree. Next you go and get the clean, all natural, fresh rainwater. So I brought that inside. And now you've got almost everything, but here's where I messed up. When you go and get the fork, which is the next utensil you need, absolutely do not put it in the water because you're going to microwave this later. You want to put it beside the water on a napkin. Next you're going to go ahead and put the noodles in the water, and if you start bleeding, don't worry, it's just because the noodles started biting you. You're in no real danger. Just go ahead and wash it off, or you can save it for later from something else. I don't know. I'm not your doctor, man. So just go ahead and wash that off. And then next what you're going to do, you want to put it in the microwave for 5 minutes and 30 seconds, not just 5 minutes. You want to put it in there for that extra 30 seconds so it can think about what it's done to be put into this microwave. It's been a very naughty boy. While it's microwaving, you can go ahead and let your dogs out or do something else. Man, I don't know, I'm not your dad. You can do whatever. Look at this stupid dog. What an idiot. So, most people want to eat the leftover little pieces. Do not do that. They will crawl into your skin and it will take a while to get out. After the microwaving is all done, you're going to go ahead and get it out of the microwave. Now obviously, since I don't have an assistant, I can't do it one-handed, so I'm going to and like magic. So next you want to go and get the flavor packet ready to put in the water. You're just going to go ahead and like chop the top off to put it in the water. So yeah, like that. And you want to go ahead and dump all the flavor into the water. Stir it all up. You're going to want to go ahead and make sure you get absolutely all of it out, because you have to go through a lot of work to get this. You have to get a beef tree, you have to grow it, you have to care for it, and then you absolutely want to make sure that you get all of it in there. So you're going to start stirring it until the water itself turns like a muddy brown with the noodles. That way the noodles are basking in all the flavor. It starts turning a nice beefy flavor. I like beef. Reminds me of food. So something that people often forget to do is to add seasoning to the noodles. Now those noodles probably already have some seasoning in there, but it's definitely not enough for my liking. So you're going to go and get here some pepper and salt. Now the pepper obviously already has a shaker on it, so you can just go ahead and add some of that. This may look like a lot, but that's only like maybe half of a teaspoon of what they actually put in, like, I don't know, a pepper bottle. So, just keep that in mind when you're putting pepper in there. Here's what you're going to want to do for the salt. Salts do not have pepper shakers on them, so you're going to want to dump all the salt into your hand and kind of sprinkle it in there like a chef guy, like a chef guy. Just grab it with a pinch and sprinkle it in there. And then with the rest of the salt, what you got to do with the rest of the salt, you're going to put it in the trash. Jump all out. Get out of there. Get it out of there. So after all that, you're going to go back to your noodles, your ramen. You want to stir it because you don't want to let it sit at the top. You want to mix it with the noodles so it gets most of the flavor into the noodles. So you get all of the flavor, all the salt and pepper in there. You're going to put the salt and pepper back in the cupboard, and then you go ahead and close it. And that's about it for the noodles. So now you just need to clean up the mess. But after you're done mixing all that, we gotta move the bowl over to where we'll be eating it. Swoosh. So after you put your bowl and all your stuff where you want to eat, you're gonna want to go ahead and put away all the trash, because a good chef does not leave trash in their kitchen. So just go ahead and throw all that away. None of it's useful anymore. So Let's go ahead and sit down and let's see how it tastes. Now that's some good ramen right there.